A single Polaroid faded, scratched, and tucked away in a dusty attic box has suddenly sent the internet into a frenzy. Because the man in that photo isn't just anyone. It's Fred Astaire, the greatest dancer who ever lived, captured in a way the world has never seen before. And once experts confirmed its authenticity, fans were left speechless. Because what this picture reveals about Astaire's final years is both beautiful and heartbreaking for nearly half a century. Fred Astaire defined grace, rhythm, and charm. With his effortless tap dancing, sharp suits, and magnetic smile, he wasn't just a movie star. He was movement itself. From top hat to swing time, from Ginger Rogers to Judy Garland, Astaire turned every step into poetry. But behind the glittering film reels, he was also a deeply private man. He hated interviews, avoided scandals, and once said, "The hardest job in show business is keeping my private life private." And that's exactly what he did until now. The story of the newly surfaced Polaroid began in the quiet suburbs of California. A retired film archivist named Helen Jacobs was cleaning out her late father's belongings when she found an old shoebox marked RKO Personal. Inside were faded reels, torn envelopes, and one small Polaroid photo dated October 1986, 3 months before Astaire's death. At first glance, it seemed like just another candid shot. But when Helen looked closer, she realized who it was: Fred Astaire, sitting alone on his patio, barefoot, holding a glass of lemonade, smiling faintly into the camera. The image was haunting, gentle, real, and completely unlike the man audiences thought they knew. When she posted the photo online, fans went wild. Within hours, it spread across social media. People called it the last glimpse of Hollywood elegance, a window into an artist's soul and proof that legends never really fade. But it wasn't just the emotion of seeing Astaire in such an unguarded moment. It was the mystery behind the photo that fascinated people. Who took it? Why was it hidden? And why was Fred Astaire smiling that way? Wistful, almost like he knew this was goodbye. Experts quickly weighed in. Handwriting on the back matched Astaire's own, a short note written in pencil. "One last summer, F.A." Photography experts confirmed the Polaroid film stock was genuine, dating back to the mid-'80s. Even the faint background, the white iron gate, the sun-drenched garden matched the Brentwood home where Astaire spent his final years. It wasn't a fake. It was real. What struck fans most was how peaceful he looked. This wasn't the dazzling star dancing across marble floors. It was an old man, serene, reflective, content. A reminder that even the brightest lights eventually dim. But in that quiet moment, captured forever in a single frame, you could still see it, that unmistakable spark of charm, grace, and joy that made Fred Astaire a legend. People began sharing their own stories. Memories of watching his films with their grandparents, learning dance moves from his routines, or dreaming of that effortless rhythm he carried in every motion. The photo became more than an image. It became a connection across generations, for decades. Fred Astaire had been frozen in time, always young, always dancing, always perfect. But this rare Polaroid shattered that illusion. It showed the man behind the music, the artist behind the legend, a man who had lived fully, loved deeply, and found peace in the final days of a life spent on stage, as one fan wrote in a viral post that perfectly captured the world's reaction. He danced through life, and even sitting still, you can see it. He never stopped moving. So, yes, the internet is losing it, but maybe for good reason. This tiny Polaroid isn't just a photograph. It's a reminder that legends don't disappear. They simply take their final bow and let the world remember them exactly as they were.